G'day Rose, this is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, just doing a quick virtual tour on our 2018 Isuzu D-Max, the SX, sitting here in front of me for about 44.90 drive away. A bit over 100,000 Ks on there. It's an absolute glamour. Like we discussed, definitely a fleet car, awesome service history in there, that's why we get them. Obviously, I know you're down south, so a bit of an idea who we are. We are Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, so we are lucky enough to have two massive big pre-owned yards up here. I'm currently at 235 Mulgrave Road. We've got another one closer to town at 77 Mulgrave Road. You can see our Toyota, Lexus and new car showrooms at the top there, service departments, the whole works. So we get some pretty awesome cars just like this one here. So look, gonna get straight into it. Gonna make my way around the front here, point out anything, little imperfections I can find. Try and be as picky as I possibly can for you. So a tiny little stone chip just there and there, about the size of probably the tip of your pen. Pretty clean as we come across here. I did just give it a quick chamois because we had some pretty decent water overnight, so a couple of little tiny stone chips across the front. If anything like that is a concern for you, let me know and I'm sure we can get them touched up for you. Same just a little one there. Other than that, very, very clean across the bonnet. Can't really see anything else sort of to show you there. No chips or cracks or anything in the windscreen either. And like I said, that $44.99 is drive away too, so that's your stamp duties, that's your transfers, that's everything for you. Very clean down the side here. Just want to show you down that side of the car too, so you can see yourself, no dents or anything like that. Again, very clean through here. It's just a little bit of dirt. Super well looked after. So obviously got heaps of tread left on these guys as well. So you can see yourself, a little indicator just down in there. So absolutely stacks left on there as well. Trying to show you that in the video. Thought I'd kick these though so you can see right in there. So right across the suspension, the shockies, everything, you can see just how clean that is. Doesn't look like it's spent any time off road, which is awesome. A couple of tiny little sort of not gutter rashes, but just maybe rocks or something flicked up on the steel rims there. Nothing too bad. Very clean as we come down to the passenger front door. Looks like, no, that's just a little bit of dirt as well. Even on the inside, that handle's very, very clean too. Tiny little sort of scuff on the actual mirror itself, but other than that, very clean. So just inside the door card here for you too. This thing's been really well looked after. Like I said, we with our buying power, we're very, very picky on what we do get. Tiny little bit of scuffing just down here, obviously from people sort of catching their shoes as they jump in and out of the car. Nothing too bad though. You got the genuine Isuzu mats the whole way around too. You can see under there as well. So a bit of storage up the top here. Obviously the glove box down here as well with your service book, so I'll go through that in a sec. Cup holders on either side there too. Obviously the aircon vents, airbags up through the front, steering wheels, the whole works. And you can see yourself right across that dash, everything as well. You've got solid handles on both sides, drop down handles both sides, adjustable seat belts on the front, and of course your drop down handles on the back there too. So awesome setup for full driving, great for families and that as well. Extremely clean through the inside here, eh? Been very, very well looked after. So look, while we're here, I'll just quickly show you through that service history. So like I said, definitely was a Q fleet for down in southeast Queensland. So it looks like it was serviced pretty much its whole life through Rocky. So not far from yourself. So first service, 4,500 Ks at North Rockhampton, 2018. So 13,000 Ks, same place. 23,000, same place. 32,000, same place. 38,000, same place. 30,000 through Reef City Auto. 60,000 through Reef City Isuzu, so that's the same place, sorry. 71,000 through Toyota down in Billawheeler. 81,000, same place. 91,000, 101. So literally the whole service history has all been done. Besides that Altitude one, pretty much all of it's been done through dealerships and that. So unreal service history there. Not due again until about 111,000 or probably November this year. So really good service history there. That's exactly what we do look for. Pop that back in there for you. So I'll keep moving around the outside here. So very clean. So no tint on these windows either, but we can do all that in-house for you. There's no dramas. This thing's just been looked after so well. Tiny little bit of scuffing here. They might have had something sitting on the back seat and it's sort of rubbed up against the plastic. So there's a tiny little bit of rub just there and there, but not too bad. Just those little scuffs on the inside as well. But very, very clean through the actual seats themselves. You obviously got the cup holders down the bottom there too. That does fold back up into place. Little floor mats here as well. Like I said, all that sort of thing we just leave in the car for you. You've got your argument separator here for the kids or anything in the back. Now underneath you've got a little strap here on both sides. So that little strap there can hook up to the headrest there if you want it. Otherwise you've got a little bit of storage under there too. So you've got the same thing over the other side where your jack and tools are. Very clean. You can even see up behind the back of the cabin there too. Just so tidy, eh? So your fuel's obviously here, diesel, with the lockable one there as well. Got the metal mudguards on here. A little bit of wear, obviously, on, like I said, on the wheels themselves, but not too bad. Even right across the chassis, everything there too, right up onto that tray. No rust or anything. That's nearly a brand new tyre there too. Just been very, very well looked after. So the tray itself, obviously on the aluminium drop side, so we can unlock it with here. Open those up, so it's all up on the struts. Now this car did come with seat covers, probably why the inside of that's been looked after so well. So any of that sort of stuff we just leave with the car. So if you do want to keep it, it's all yours. So again, you got the struts on that side, struts on this side, access to the tray in here. A little bit of wear through the tray itself, but that's obviously what they're used for. But again, that is closable as well. Put that back. If you wanted to take that canopy off, these all do drop off as well. So you've got all your drop side there as well. Same thing as we come around. So a little bit of wear and that kind of thing up under here, but not too bad. It's got the toe ball there as well. I'd say that looks like probably a 7-pin flat under there. So a little bit of dirt there, but not too bad. You can see yourself even right up under that tray, everything, how well that's been looked after. Certainly not one to miss. We've got a little reverse camera up under there as well. I'll show you that once we jump inside. Just a little mark there. So things come around. So same thing, a couple of little marks around the wheel center and that there. Sorry, accidentally hit pause. So a few little marks around the wheel center there, not too bad at all. Even right across the roof there too. Sort of not tall enough to reach up there, but hopefully that gives you a better view. You get these little adjustment ones here, so if you want to pull those up, put anything on the roof racks that you don't want sliding off. So pretty clean on the driver's side rear door here. Same thing through the entry. Little tiny scuff mark there, just like the other side, same thing. Paintwork on this is just unreal, hey? Tiny little mark there. So same thing, like I said, the little strap under here for this side. You got that 60-40 split, and your jack and tools and everything are under there as well. So I like those little bits under there. You can throw, duct tape, zip ties, med kits, anything like that. Bloody clean that way. And of course the driver's side door here as well. So tiny little sort of scuff there. Not too bad. A few little sort of fingernail marks or something from the driver's side handle. So obviously it's the highest traffic area of the car, so a little bit of wear on there. Same with the little bits of scuffing just on the actual plastic itself. But very clean under there. You get the height adjustment here too, so short people like me love it because I can crank that right up. Very clean through the inside here too. So I will jump inside in just a second. There's a tiny little sort of cut there, but other than that, not too bad. I'll show you the rest of the front here too. Little tiny stone chip just there. Very clean on these tyres. Like I said, heaps of tread the whole way around. You can see yourself, that has just been so well looked after. And even in the front here. So a couple of little stone chips in the actual bull bar itself, but not too bad at all. So look, we're going to jump in, we'll start this up for you. Great thing about this one as well, being the fleet cars, is we do get heaps of keys with these as well. So we got the genuine, obviously, Isuzu with the central lock in there, same one there, and your blanks there as well. So those ones, I'd be guessing would be for your canopy, for the locks on those ones. So we got, by the looks of it, 4 there too. So really awesome. Everything gets handed in, which is always great news. So we'll start this up for you. Jump inside here. Straighten those wheels. Alright, so 105,449 kilometres as it sits right now, so no engine lights, no dash lights, nothing like that. It's very, very tidy. You obviously got your wipers up on the left-hand side here, headlights and everything on the right. So parkers, headlights, high beams, blinkers are all pretty standard on this one. Radio controls are all up on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, so you can answer the phone, all that kind of thing, change between your AM, FM, all that sort of stuff on the actual radio itself from here too. And of course, jump down between the stations, everything from here as well. So while you're driving, you don't really need to fiddle around with that too much. Your volume, everything's all up here. Cruise control's all up on the right-hand side, so that's pretty easy. Traction control, everything up on the back. Got a little hill descent there, so it's kind of like cruise control for coming down hills. Left side of the car, right side of the car, and you just adjust your mirrors as you need to. Little cup holder there for you too. Window lock, central locking, electric windows the whole way around. Your actual bonnet release is just there for you too. So being the drop side tray, we don't have a fuel release in this one. All touchscreen up here. You got your hazard lights up the top, but all touchscreen, say AM, FM, all that kind of thing. You can jump between down the actual main screen here too. Like I said, you do have a reverse camera back there, so as long as we put it into reverse, you can just see up under the tray there, so it gives you a bit of an idea of how far away you are. But great little camera there for you too with the full screen. USB, AUX for playing your music, aircon, fan speed, temperature, and where you want it coming out of. Little accessory plug, heaps of storage. Obviously your automatic gearbox, they do have a little centrifugal option as well, and your full drive options are all down here too. So you simply chuck that into neutral, flick that up to 4H. It's going to flash a few times up on your main display. Once that stops flashing, you know it's engaged. You can then flick across from 4 high to 4 low and start doing your hectic full drive and that sort of thing. It is an electronic system. If it keeps flashing, just let it do its thing, and by the time you go and drive and take off a little bit, it'll sort of move forward and it'll engage for you. Handbrakes there, a little ashtray there for you too, but it does come out. And of course we've got heaps of little storage in there too. So very, very clean. Couple tiny little marks just there and on the roof itself. But other than that, this thing has just been so well looked after. Can't rate it enough. Like I said, not due for a service again until 111,000 or November. So before we finish this up, I'm just going to jump out, show under the bonnet there too. Very clean under here. Like I said, full service history. Battery at the back there as well. Extremely clean under here. As well. So Rose, look, that actually concludes our virtual tour. Thanks so much for your inquiry, and can't wait to hear your feedback soon.